As a traditional guy, I look at women that sleep with a lot of men as someone that is willing to have a kid with those men. A man that is willing to sleep with a lot of women are willing to emotionally damage ladies they don't want to stay with. Neither is healthy.
That is so true.
Anyone have Justin thoughts on this? Michael, Rollo, any thoughts?
I think you don't necessarily want to have kids with everyone you have sex with. So I don't know if that's necessarily the case.
It's
I do think it's leverage to judge people, but I mean, in some cases you do. Here's the thing: subconsciously, though, you do, and it's more so with women than men, where women will, like, again, the oxytocin release that happens after a woman has sex with a man is more powerful in women than it is men. So I could see that argument subconsciously, but I think cognitively, I'm not sure if that's
no. It's just the argument for licking the ice cream. That's all. There's the ice cream store, and some guys get to go into the ice cream store earlier or like at all, go in there, and what they do is they go and lick every flavor of ice cream. So when everybody else goes in there, they realize that, oh, hey, this ice cream's been licked. That's a metaphor. I know it's dangerous to use these days, but it's a metaphor for the fact that guys, there's this belief that a certain percentage of guys are going and essentially sleeping with all the women and then damaging those women. And then those women, when they find the real guy, when they finally get to be 28, 29, 30 years old, and they're trying to do the right thing, then they're damaged goods. And all because some sinister group of very elite men, a small percentage of them, have ruined those women because they had sex with them. Well, the problem with your estimate there is you also have to remember that women choose to have sex with those guys in the first place. So you got to look at it from both sides. I know you got something to say.
No, I agree with you. I don't think he's wrong. I think that, there's a certain level of man that can go through an alpha widow, a bunch of women. I'm just saying I believe that. And life isn't fair, man, so you need to compete very, very hard, understand where you fall in the rank of things, and put yourself in a position to be the highest level of man that she could be with. Because until you do that, then there's not really a conversation. I'll just keep rolling through them, and all the other guys like me will. So that's your problem to handle, my friend. That's why you should work so hard. That's why everybody watching this shit should work so fucking hard. Be the best man you can possibly be, because if you love your wife, even if it's your future wife, you are going to be faced with this scenario, and that's the only way that you're going to win, my friend. So,
Justin, just a question. When you say faced with that scenario, what do you mean?
So every man is going to compete after he's married, regardless. Like, hypergamy is a real thing. Respectfully, by the way, it is very, very real, and it is something that you're constantly going to be doing in your life, is competing. So
performance. You have a burden of performance.
Yeah, men do have a burden of performance, and it's very important that you realize that and accept that ugly truth of the world. You can get mad at women and blame it on women, but the truth of the matter is, unless you're doing the work to maximize every part of you in every way, then you should look at no one but yourself. So go find a mirror, my friend, instead of typing on this channel and talking shit about how women are hypergamous. We already know that. So all you can do is build yourself up to the man that she would never leave.
Yeah, his argument that it's unhealthy for men to run through a bunch of women is not going to stop men, especially high-status men, from doing exactly that.
100%. He's just complaining.
Yeah, and the fact that you complain about it isn't going to change it either. Like, again, on one hand, we have 17, 18 years of Facebook, and on the other hand, we have 300,000 years of Homo sapien evolution. The evolution means more, and women will be hypergamous, and men will compete with other men over women. That is not something that happened because of the United States of America or because of TikTok. That is something that has been the same since we were descended from Australopithecus. That is always the way hominids have been.